Matatag Curriculum, English 4, Quarter 1, Lesson 2, Comprehend Informational Texts. I will now present the learning competencies and objectives for our lesson. At the end of the session, the learners should be able to: first, note important information, topic, main idea, and supporting details through outlining. Second, draw conclusions about an informational text read. And lastly, summarize an informational text read by using the main idea and supporting details. Now, let's proceed to the content of our lesson today. We will learn how to understand informational text by doing the following. Number 1. Noting important information through outlining. Number 2. Outline important events of an informational text read. Number 3. Drawing conclusions about an informational text read. And lastly, summarizing an informational text read. Day 1. Before we start, take a look at this poster and answer the following questions. Number 1. What is the poster all about? Number 2. What important information can we get from the poster? Number 3. How can we protect ourselves from dengue? Number 4. Is the poster helpful? What makes it helpful? And now, let's answer the questions. Number 1. What is the poster about? Answer: the poster is about dengue, a viral infection spread by mosquitoes. It provides information on its causes, symptoms, treatment, and how to prevent it using the 4S strategy. Number 2. What important information can we get from the poster? Answer: we learn what causes dengue, the bite of an infected Aedes aegypti mosquito. Second, signs and symptoms like high fever, skin rashes, and muscle pain. Third, treatment tips: rehydration, no aspirin, and seek medical help. And lastly, prevention methods, 4S strategy to stop dengue. Question number 3. How can we protect ourselves from dengue? Answer: by following the 4S against dengue. First, search and destroy mosquito breeding places. Second, use self-protection measures like mosquito repellent and nets. Third, seek early consultation when symptoms appear. And lastly, say yes to fogging when there is an outbreak or hotspot. And lastly, is the poster helpful? What makes it helpful? Answer: yes, the poster is helpful because first, it explains dengue in simple language. Second, it lists symptoms we should watch out for. Third, it shows clear steps to prevent and control dengue. And lastly, it uses pictures to make the message easier to understand, especially for kids and families. Let's unlock some important vocabulary from our lesson today. We will create a word map to help us understand these words better. Here's what you will do. Draw pictures, shapes, or arrows to show how these words are connected or related to each other. The words are virus, infection, sore throat, sneezing, and immune system. Class, before you create your own word map, let's look at this sample illustration together. We start with the word virus. A virus is a tiny germ that can make people sick. When the virus enters our body and causes illness, we call that an infection. So, we draw an arrow from virus to infection. Next, when someone has an infection, they might feel a sore throat or start sneezing. That's why We group those two symptoms together under sore throat and sneezing. Then, we connect that to the immune system. This is the part of our body that fights off sickness and helps us get better. As you can see, we used shapes, arrows, and colors to show how all these words are related. Now, it's your turn to make your own word map using the same 5 words. Be creative and make sure your map shows the connection between each word. And now, let us answer the following questions. Number 1. What are colds? Number 2. How do kids catch colds? Number 3. What are the symptoms of a cold? Number 4. How can you feel better if you get a cold? Number 5. How can you avoid getting a cold? And now, let's answer number 1. What are colds? Answer: colds are common illnesses caused by a virus. They can make people feel tired and uncomfortable. When someone has a cold, their nose might feel stuffy or runny, and their throat might hurt. Number 2. How do kids catch cold? Answer: kids can catch colds by touching things that have germs on them, like toys, doorknobs, or tables. They can also get sick when they are near someone who is sneezing or coughing because the virus spreads through the air. Number 3. What are the symptoms of a cold? Answer: when you have a cold, you might have a runny or stuffy nose, a sore throat, and a cough. You may also sneeze a lot and sometimes have a fever or headache. These symptoms can make you feel tired or weak. Number 4. How can you feel better if you get a cold? Answer: if you catch a cold, it's important to get plenty of rest and drink lots of water or juice. Eating healthy foods can also help your body fight the sickness. If you feel really bad, an adult can give you medicine to help you feel better. And last question, number 5. How can you avoid getting a cold? Answer: to avoid getting a cold, you should wash your hands often, especially before eating and after playing. Always cover your mouth and nose when you cough or sneeze. It's also a good idea not to share food or drinks and to stay away from people who are sick. We will learn from an article called What Are Colds? It was written by Dr. Melanie L. Pitone and published on the Nemours Kids Health website. What are colds? A cold is an infection that affects your nose, throat, and sinuses. A tiny germs called cold viruses get inside your body and make you sick. The rhinovirus is the most common cold virus, but more than 200 viruses can cause colds. Unfortunately, there isn't a vaccine or shot to prevent the common cold, but your body already has the best cold cure, your immune system. This is what fights illness in your body. White blood cells are the immune system's main warriors. They're your own private army working to help you feel better. How do kids catch colds? Mucus is wet, slimy stuff inside the nose, mouth, and throat. When someone sneezes or coughs, tiny mucus drops that you can see float in the air. Breathing in these droplets can spread a cold from one person to another. You can also catch a cold if you touch your eyes, nose, or mouth after touching something with cold viruses on it. Computers, cell phones, door handles, light switches, and your school desk are all hot spots for viruses. Be sure to wash your hands well and often. as this helps wash off viruses you pick up throughout the day. What are the symptoms of a cold? After you have contact with a cold virus, it takes 2 to 3 days for a cold symptoms to begin. You may have some of these symptoms with a cold. First, sore throat, coughing, or a tickle in the throat. Second, sneezing or congestion, a stuffy nose. Third, feeling very tired. Fourth, mild fever, 100 degrees to 101 degrees Fahrenheit or 37.2 degrees to 37.8 degrees Celsius. Fifth, body aches. And lastly, low appetite or not feeling hungry. How can I feel better? Here are some feel better tips if you get a cold. First, bring on the heat. Hot drinks and soup soothe coughs and sore throats while also clearing mucus. Second, get steamed up. A steamy shower helps stuffy or irritated noses. You can also use humidifier, a small, quiet machine that sprays a cool mist into the air to relieve your scratchy throat and stuffy nose. Humidifiers make room air moist, which loosens mucus. Third, drink plenty of liquids. Drinking enough will help you feel better. Popsicles and ice pops count too. Just make sure they are not loaded with sugar. Fourth, blow your nose regularly. Blowing your nose is the best way to get rid of mucus. And lastly, rest. Take a nap or go to bed a little earlier for a few nights. How can I avoid getting a cold? The best thing you can do to prevent getting a cold is to wash your hands often with warm water and soap, especially before and after eating. You can use hand sanitizer when you don't have a water or soap, but hand sanitizer won't remove things like dirt or grease. You can also keep your body in good shape to help prevent colds by being active, avoiding stress, eating a balanced diet, and getting enough rest. Doing these things will help your body fight cold viruses better, meaning you might not always get sick when you come in contact with them. Take that, cold viruses. Here are the answers to the question based on the text. Number 1. What are colds? First, a cold is an infection that affects your nose, throat, and sinuses. Second, cold viruses get inside your body and make you sick. Third, the best cold cure is your immune system. Number 2. How do kids catch colds? First, mucus droplets can spread a cold from one person to another. Second, touching your eyes, nose, or mouth after touching something with cold viruses can make you catch a cold. Number 3. What are the symptoms of a cold? First, sore throat, coughing, or a tickle in the throat. Second, sneezing or stuffy nose. Third, feeling very tired. Fourth, mild fever, 37.2 degrees to 37.8 degrees Celsius. Fifth, body aches. And sixth, low appetite or not feeling hungry. Number 4. How can I feel better? First, drink hot drinks and soup. Second, get a steamy shower or use a humidifier. Third, drink plenty of liquids. Fourth, blow your nose to get rid of mucus. And fifth, take a nap or go to bed earlier. And lastly, number 5, how can I avoid getting a cold? First, wash your hands often. Second, be active. Third, avoid stress. Fourth, eat a balanced diet. And fifth, get enough rest. Now, let's read another article titled, Why Do I Need to Wash My Hands? Written by Dr. Yamini Durrani and published on the Nemorous Kids Health website. Why do I need to wash my hands? Did you wash your hands? How many times did you hear that today? Probably a lot. But why are adults so hung up on hand washing? Why are they so in love with lather? Why is hand washing so important? Washing your hands is the best way to stop germs from spreading. Think about all of the things you touched today, from the telephone to the toilet. Maybe you blew your nose in a tissue and then went outside to dig around the dirt. Whatever you did today, you came into contact with germs. It's easy for a germ on your hand to end up in your mouth. Think about how many foods you eat with your hands. You can't wear rubber gloves all day long, but you can wash your hands so those germs don't get a chance to make you or someone else sick. When should I wash my hands? So when are the best times to wash your hands? First, when your hands are dirty. Second, before eating or touching food, like if you're helping cook or bake, for example. Third, after using the bathroom. Fourth, after blowing your nose or coughing. Fifth, after touching pets or other animals. Sixth, after playing outside. And number 7, before and after visiting a sick relative or friend. What's the best way to wash my hands? Now you have the when and the why of hand washing, but did you know that a lot of people don't know how to get their paws perfectly clean? The next time you're told to step up to the sink and scrub up, remember these handy hints. Number 1, use warm or cold water when you wash your hands. Number 2, use whatever soap you like. Some soaps come in cool shapes and colors or smell nice, but whatever kind gets you scrubbing is the kind you should use. Antibacterial soaps are okay to use, but regular soap works fine. Number 3, work up some lather on both sides of your hands, front and back, your wrists, and between your fingers. Don't forget to wash around your nails. This one place germs like to hide. Wash for about 10 to 15 seconds, about how long it takes to sing Happy Birthday. Sing it quickly 2 times or just once if you go nice and slow. And lastly, number 4, rinse and dry well with a clean towel. And now, let us answer the following questions. Number 1, why is hand washing so important? Number 2, when should you wash your hands? And number 3, what is the best way to wash your hands? Number 1, why is hand washing so important? Answer, washing your hands is the best way to stop germs from spreading. When should you wash your hands? Answer, first, wash your hands when your hands are dirty. Second, wash your hands before eating or touching food. Third, wash your hands after using the bathroom. Fourth, wash your hands after blowing your nose or coughing. Fifth, wash your hands after touching pets or animals. Sixth, wash your hands after playing outside. Seventh, wash your hands before and after visiting a sick relative or a friend.
Number 3. What is the best way to wash your hands?
Answer, first, use warm or cold water. Second, use whatever soap you like. Third, work up some lather on both sides of your hands, your wrist, and between your fingers. Fourth, wash around your nails. Fifth, wash for about 10 to 15 seconds, about how long it takes to sing happy birthday. Sixth, rinse and dry well with a clean towel. And now, let's answer the following questions. Number 1. What should one remember when reading for information? Number 2. What will help us identify which information is important? And now, complete this exit slip form by answering the questions. Number 1. What did we do this week for our English lesson? Number 2. What is important about what we did? And number 3. How well did I do?
And for the formative assessment,
Work in small groups to create an informational poster based on our lesson. You may choose to create it digitally using PowerPoint or Canva, or make it by hand using cartolina or bond paper. You may bring art materials and picture cutouts to decorate your poster. Use clear facts, simple designs, and creativity. Finished posters will be displayed in class or shared online. You may use this scoring rubric as a guide for scoring.
Maraming salamat sa panonood. Huwag kalimutang mag-like, mag-share at mag-subscribe para lagi kang updated sa ating mga lesson. Hanggang sa muli!